What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Mama Tried. Today we're going to be making some chicken pot pie soup. I got this from my Just Ingredients cookbook. It's the 21-day cookbook, and I will link it in the video description, as well as any and all of my kitchen tools if you're interested, so you can find it there. So today I'm just taking a pack of my Costco chicken breasts, so it's 2 large chicken breasts, and I'm just cutting off all of the yucky fat and pieces that I don't want on there. I'm going to cook the chicken first in my pressure cooker so that way it's ready for me fast, and in the meantime I'm going to chop up all my veggies. So I'm just putting in the 2 large chicken breasts and a cup of bone broth. I'm just going to cook that on high for 12 minutes, and that cooks it perfectly, and I don't have to mess with it or anything. So while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and chop up 1 whole onion. This little chopper that I have comes in handy almost every single day. I absolutely love it. So I'm just cutting the onion so it can fit in the chopper basically, and Luxie's helping me with that. That's how easy it is to use this chopper. And then I'm also going to peel and chop 3 carrots and 2 stalks of celery. I washed 3 gold potatoes, and then I remembered I need to get some things going on the stove. So I'm going to saute my veggies in one pan and get my soup base going in the Dutch oven. Now I'm going to add 3 cups of chicken bone broth into the Dutch oven to let that heat up as my soup base. And then I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter into the other pan so that way I can saute my onions, carrots, and celery. I feel like the sauteing process took a while because you want to make sure that the carrots get really soft. You don't want hard carrots in your soup, you know. While those are sauteing, I'm simultaneously chopping my potatoes, so that's why you don't see that. But now I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of garlic into my soup base, and I'm going to go ahead and add in the chopped potatoes. You can see how easy it is to chop everything with this little chopper, and I just love that everything is exactly the same size. So now I'm just adding in a can of corn and a can of peas. I didn't bother draining them because I just wanted extra liquid in the soup. And then I'm just making sure that I'm stirring all of my veggies so nothing sticks to the pan. Now I'm going to add in my seasoning. So I'm adding in some Italian seasoning. The recipe called for a teaspoon. I think I used more than that, but I just always eyeball it. I'm also using some pink Himalayan salt and some black pepper. Now I'm just going to make sure that everything is mixed together really well, and we're going to check on the chicken. So the chicken is nice and done. I'm just going to remove the liquid from the pot. And then this is one of my favorite kitchen hacks. It's just to use a hand blender or hand mixer to shred your chicken right in the bowl. It is so simple to do, and it's really fast. It took me under a minute to shred both of these chicken breasts. And now that that's done, I'm just going to again stir everything on the stove, make sure nothing's sticking and things are being mixed thoroughly. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into my veggie mixture. It called for arrowroot powder, but I didn't have any, and my local grocery store doesn't carry it. And so if I Amazon it, it's like $20 and takes 3 days. I don't understand why. So next time I go to the store, I'm going to have to investigate some arrowroot powder. But for this time, I just used cornstarch instead. Now I'm adding my shredded chicken into the soup. And as you can see, it is cooked perfectly. I love using my pressure cooker to make a few chicken breasts every week, and I'll just cook them, shred them, add some salt and pepper, and keep it in the fridge. It's really easy to just add to a recipe that calls for chicken and it's already cooked for you, or to just eat it as a snack. I really like to add some buffalo sauce and ranch to the chicken, and I'll just eat it out of a bowl, just some chicken, but it tastes like, you know, buffalo wings or something like that to me, but it's a really healthy alternative and it's high protein, so I love that. Now I'm just adding the veggies into the soup, and I'm going to stir that together really well. Now I'm just going to add some heavy cream, so I'm adding it in slowly. So first I'm putting in 1 cup, then I'm going to stir everything up and then add the other cup and do the same thing again. Now I'm just going to let that simmer until the potatoes are nice and soft. Y'all, this recipe really did make my fall soup dreams come true. It was so good. I just continued to eat it until it was all gone. So I had it for lunch a few days. This is definitely something that you could make a double batch of and save or freeze the rest for later and kind of thaw it out later on if you want it. But it was so yummy, and I'm really glad that I got that cookbook so that way I could find this recipe. There are so many different great recipes in that cookbook, and I do have a code to save you some money if you're interested. So make sure you check out the video description. But thanks for watching.